business owner? Entrepreneur? Want to learn how online marketing can improve your business?
Your questions.
Our advice.
This is Not a Real Job.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 83. Holy cow! of Not a Real Job, our podcast about, I don't know, stuff. I'm Chris, and I make apps and zerts, and I'm in Barcelona.
And I'm Joel, and I use apps, and I'm in Canada.
There we go.
How is the app scene in Barcelona?
You know, it's cool. It's cool. Barcelona.
Ugh, you're gonna keep saying it that way, aren't you?
I mean, pretty much forever. Yeah.
All right,
that's
good.
the plan. How's Canada doing?
It sucks here. I really don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, the country sucks. The city sucks. Everything's the worst. I'm running away too. I haven't decided where though.
Okay. Do you have a short list?
Yeah, I mean somewhere that's not too hot.
Okay.
But somewhere that's not near as cold as here. So I don't know. I'm thinking like,
what would you consider too hot?
Above 80 on average in the summer.
Okay.
That would be a little too warm for me. I'm thinking maybe I'll just go
I don't know that you have a lot of options.
No, I don't think my perfect place exists, unfortunately. I want somewhere that's like 72 degrees year round, except for sometimes it goes up to maybe 72. 72 forever.
Have you looked at California?
San Francisco it would probably be the closest to what I'm looking for. So maybe I'll just move there.
So, but you are going there soon. Is that correct?
That's the idea. I mean, this is the idea. But then with the London trip and then probably New York, I mean, we're still working out details. I mean, yes, the intention is still very much to go to California next month. But there's a lot of things to get sorted out.
Sure, lots of travel.
Really need to figure out how long I'll be in London at the end of the month.
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes. Yep, that's true. We'll leave when we tire of it.
Yeah, there you go.
But I've heard that if you tire of London, you've tired of the world. This is my understanding. I believe that's a quote.
I have never heard that, but
really?
I like it.
If you tire of London, let me see. When a man is tired of London, he is tired of life. Samuel Johnson.
Who said this?
Sam J, they called him.
Good old Sammy J.
Ugh
is right.
The only Sam I care about is Sam Adams, beer maker.
Yep, I think we figured.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a little water right now, but I've got a bottle here of Rioja that is kind of staring at me. So we'll see what happens.
Now, is the water safe to drink in Europe?
This is bottled water.
Oh, good. You don't want to drink the water outside of America. We can't even drink it up here in Canada.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
It's a shame.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
I got a whiskey sour.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, I feel like you've had the whiskey sour a couple episodes recently.
Yeah, probably.
Is this becoming a drink of choice, or?
I'm just trying not to get scurvy.
Just trying. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got the gout.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely, my hips are failing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the next thing I have to worry about is scurvy. There's nothing I can do about any of my other problems.
Sure.
But scurvy can be avoided.
Sure, and it is a special, hot button issue for you right now, getting ready to take an ocean liner over here to London, so.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, we're taking a Zeppelin. Taking an airship.
Really?
A dirigible.
I think you were right the first time.
It's hard to know. That's a kind of a word you only ever see written down.
Yeah. Which is, when it's written down, that's how you can tell how to say it because of the letters that are in it. But that's okay.
Well, look, you're telling me you believe in phonics, the phonetic system. I think that's a myth.
Joel, not only do I believe on phonics, I'm hooked on phonics.
You're hooked on phonics. Of course you are. I really set you up for that one.
It's a game, set, match.
Yeah, soccer, right?
Yes, sure.
Soccer terms.
Yes.
Speaking of soccer, how much soccer have you, like, how many matches have you been to? How many have you played in? I assume, like, it's kind of like the army. You go over there and the first thing they do is give you a pair of short shorts and a soccer ball and tell you to hit the field.
No, well, I think they do that for people who are coming from countries that are known for their soccer prowess.
Like America?
No, we don't really do the whole soccer thing. I'm an anomaly, believe it or not.
Doesn't Posh Spice's husband plays soccer and he's in America?
Is he still here or there? I guess. I don't know.
He's been there.
He has certainly been there.
He's visited. That's what I mean. We can say that for almost certain.
He was played with the Los Angeles Galaxy. When did this become a soccer podcast?
It's Sockcast. It's about soccer and foot things. Gross.
Yeah, we're terrible.
Let's stop talking about feet.
Let's talk about
Let's talk about our feelings.
Let's not do that either. That's also a recipe for sadness. It's International Women's Day.
Oh shit! It is, isn't it? Sorry, I guess.
Yeah, sorry about
the patriarchy and
just kind of everything,
institutional oppression.
Yeah,
that we're complicit in.
Yeah.
Better luck next time, I guess.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
I feel like people are going to think we were being sarcastic there.
No, we're really not.
No, we're really not.
I mean every word.
Yeah. Oh man. It's the stuff coming out of GDC was pretty incredible. Do you follow any of that?
No, fill me in.
So the Game Developers Conference, I believe.
That's the GDC.
Yeah, that's the what?
That's GDC, Game Developers Conference.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay. Is that where Tim Schafer did his speech?
Who's Tim Schafer?
Tim Schafer, for Video Game Dorks, Game Developers Choice Awards. So that's what he was at. So Tim Schafer, made a lot of like the original super awesome adventure games from in the 90s. Mm-hmm. Worked at LucasArts, did a bunch of cool stuff. Anyway, so he's kind of a video game hero for people. They did the big Kickstarter for adventure game. It was like at the time it was the biggest Kickstarter ever, I think, when they did theirs. So anyway, he hosted the Game Developers Choice Awards. And he said let's just say some unkind things about Gamergaters. And the crowd ate it up. They obviously, as you can imagine, Gamergaters, really, really, the irony of lashing out at him and women all over again after being called out for being terrible people was certainly lost on them. So that kind of heated things up. But the good stuff coming out, like I guess there was a panel with like I think Zoe Quinn was on it, or some of the people who've been very, very seriously attacked by Gamergate. The panel was very, very well attended and well responded to. Some good news coming out of it, but it's just, any video game event these days is just coated in this gross Gamergate misogyny. So, I mean, I honestly, it's gotten to the point where like I, as someone who likes to play video games, I've kind of like stopped reading any video game news. Polygon is the only website I can go to about video games because they're on the right side of it, like like most video game journalists are, but it's still, I don't know, it's all just so gross.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm. So Tim Schafer's name was trending for a bit on Twitter, and some Gamergaters tried to use it as an example of like, this is why you shouldn't piss off Gamergate, but I think the rest of us took it as a sign that everyone agreed with him for the most part.
Yeah.
Like normals.
Sure.
Normals agreed with him. He brought out a literal sock puppet to make fun of them, which was kind of funny.
That's pretty great.
Yeah. So yeah, Gamergate.
Mm-hmm.
We got back there again on International Women's Day. Really, just crushing it,
nailing it. Love it.
Sorry again.
Yeah.
for everything.
Lots of sorries.
Okay, well, that's my update. Gamergate's still happening.
Cool.
Unfortunately. What about you? In what way are you institutionally oppressing women in Barcelona?
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm doing any of that.
That's good.
Unrelated, sort of, but I'm working on a new project. I don't want to say too much about it, except to say that it is in the travel space.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're going to be competition, Joel.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be a
I will destroy
content marketer and social media guy for travel companies.
you. Oh.
No.
Well, it sounds like we could work together.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. No, it's sort of like it's an app. It's currently a web app, but ideally would eventually be a mobile app.
Call them WAPs.
We call them WAPs. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this software as a service?
See, here's the thing. I feel
SaaS, we call it.
I feel like most software is a service or provides a service, so I think that's a bit of a silly term. It's sort of. It's something that you would pay for on some level of recurring basis.
So you're going to attempt to make money off of software.
That's the goal.
You know that doesn't work, right?
I know.
No one pays for things anymore.
It's true. Everything is stolen and downloaded. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's something that came together pretty quickly, and I hacked up a quick trial. There's an interesting story. I don't want to go on a sidebar for too long, but have you heard how supposedly Richard Branson started Virgin Airlines?
Sorry, what?
So have you heard how Richard Branson started Virgin Airlines? Have you heard that story?
I just assumed he stole a plane and changed the sign.
Well, honestly, it's not actually that far off.
Oh, nice.
So as the story goes, he was scheduled to take a flight, I believe, to Puerto Rico or somewhere in the Caribbean, and the flights were all canceled for some reason. I think the airline went on strike, or something happened that they couldn't fly on his plane that had been scheduled. So Richard Branson, being fairly rich at the time, decided to charter a plane and then sold all of the available seats.
People.
Yeah, and that is supposedly the story of how that got started.
And he's been doing it that way ever since. Every Virgin flight is a charter from another airline, and Ricky B
himself
will sell you a plane ticket.
Yeah.
This is.
But yeah, that story sort of inspired me in the way that I sort of tested out this product. And
you're chartering a plane?
In a very metaphorical sense, yes. No, I will say. Well, I'm trying not to say too much about the product, and that I could go on for hours about why I'm sort of keeping things close to the vest. But
no, I think people are finding this super interesting. You've said nothing about your WAP yet.
Yeah. But the point with that story was that I really wanted to try something that would be very easy to test out and very easy to see if it was something that would work. So I was able to hack up a basic trial set up in a couple days. And then I have been building the app itself ever since, and hopefully I've got the majority of it ready to go, and I'm going to be trialing it out with some of the guys I'm living with here in Barcelona. So hopefully within a couple weeks, I'll get some good feedback, and then maybe by the time I'm back in the States, I can sort of figure out, is this something that could be self-sustaining, that I could actually take the time and focus on, or we'll see.
Nice. That's super exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope it works out for you.
Thanks. Me too.
I want you to have a good life, Christopher.
Oh, that's very nice.
We know you don't have a lot of time left.
That's true. Oh man, I'm feeling it lately. There have been a lot of very late nights, and you know me, Joel. You know that I'm an old man.
You're a sleepy little bunny.
It's true. So it's been a little rough, but I mean, who knows? If I strike it rich with this app, I can buy all the sleep I want.
That's the dream. I want to get rich enough that I can just sleep forever and then just one day not wake up.
Just want to get a hammock on a beach somewhere. Man. That might be too hot for you. I don't know that you would fare too well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, as long as there's a cool breeze, like I could do the Bahamas.
Okay. Have you done the Bahamas?
Well, no, but I'm very close to the idea of it.
Mhm. Don't you have clients in that part of the world?
Correct.
So couldn't you go visit these clients?
I absolutely could.
Joel, how do I get a job doing what you do?
What? Sorry, what was that?
How do I get a job where I can just travel to all these places? It sounds lovely.
Well, I mean, I like step one.
I mean, I say that, but I'm in Barcelona, so like,
yeah, at step one, I'd just be fucking grateful for for your life. I live in New York City, but sometimes I live in Barcelona. Oh, sounds so miserable.
I know it's miserable.
Yeah. I think you're doing A-okay.
True.
But we're gonna see each other when I go to jolly old England.
Yeah, I'm really excited actually. It's been a couple
too.
years since I've been to London, so and it looks like we're going to be able to meet up with Steve, which is exciting.
So cool.
Yeah.
And Leah's coming, and she's never been to London.
Wow.
I know.
It's amazing.
She wants to see a castle.
Well, who doesn't?
Exactly.
I actually last night.
I guess I don't. I don't really care about castles, but that's fine.
Last night I read this article about
big old houses.
Sure.
I'd like to see the Downton Abbey house, even though I've never seen an episode of Downton Abbey.
Oh, we should do that. I would love that. I love Downton Abbey.
Watch all of Downton Abbey. Let's meet up in London and just not go outside and just binge watch Downton Abbey.
No, go to the house. Go to the castle
and see if we can learn accents.
Yeah.
And blend right in.
I've been trying for a while. It's no luck so far.
Can you give us a taste?
Oi, governor. How about some shrimp on the crap? That's Australia. Sorry.
You know, it's the same place.
It really is.
And it's just like it's Bizarro World, England.
Hmm.
Do you know London is exactly like if you put an arrow through the earth? London and Sydney are exactly in the same place, just opposites.
I don't know if that's true.
It's absolutely not true. I mean, it could be true, but I did just make that up. So it's almost certainly not true. How do you do that? Like how do you earth sandwich? Like, does someone have an app? Someone's got to have an app.
Yeah, I think I've just got one right here. Yes, I'll. If you just search, what did I search? Globe opposite map.
Globe opposite map.
I believe this is called an antipodes map.
I'm at freemaptools.com.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like really.
Yeah.
Is this what I want?
With the map tunneling tool, and
all right,
looks like London is actually nowhere relevant.
I'm not gonna say nowhere relevant. I mean,
in the middle of the ocean, sure.
I'm not seeing middle of the ocean. I'm seeing like a little southeast of New Zealand. What are you getting?
Well, it's almost New Zealand, but it's not quite New Zealand.
New Zealand is practically Australia. Australia is practically wherever I said this was going to be. So anyway, if we go into let's dig into Sydney here, see where this actually is. Man, this is good audio.
Also,
Sydney,
middle of the ocean.
Middle of the ocean. Okay, this one is much more middle of the ocean. Somewhere off the coast of where do we got the Western Sahara?
We're near the Canary Islands.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, half right.
Yeah.
I'd say half right. I'm going to give myself points for that.
There you go.
Let's see, where's Halifax? I mean, everywhere it's just the ocean. I'm starting to think there's a lot of ocean on this big old dirt ball we're on.
Believe it or not, a dirt ball might not even be
no, water ball. Water balloon.
Mm.
Let's see, where's Barcelona? Yeah, you're a little closer to New Zealand. Anyway, man. So I think we crushed it this week.
We nailed it.
It's 20 minutes of nonsense.
I do have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Pardon my français.
Mm-hmm.
Where the bleep is your book?
Oh. Okay. Well, cover is done and approved. I filled out a little form about some marketing stuff that we've got to do. And it's being laid out now. So, I mean, I think it's pretty close.
Now, I thought as part of my...
Yes. I think you'll get that at the same time.
Why?
I don't make the rules. Or do I? No, I don't. Do you just want me to email you the first draft? Like,
No, Joel,
I can just do that.
I don't want special treatment here. I am bringing this
Sounds
question
like
to
you
you
do.
on behalf of.
You're the only person who's asked.
Well, because they appointed me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's good to keep things. I get a lot of email. Yeah, if you don't mind, just maybe, everyone who wants to hassle me, if you could just go straight through Chris. That'll be good.
Yeah.
I got your postcard.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I couldn't detect where you gave it a little smooch, though.
Well, that's kind of what I was trying to tell you. I actually never saw the postcard before I sent it.
But how did you sent me a postcard? It had my name on it and everything, and there were words typed on
Joel.
it. It's kind of weird that you used a typewriter to type on it, but most people use a pen and like their writing hands, but you didn't do that. But that's okay.
Apps, man.
So how could you possibly send a postcard without seeing it? That doesn't make any sense to me. It even had a photo of you on it, which was weird because where did you find a store that had a person that looked like you on the postcard rack? But whatever.
I know.
Tell me about this.
It's an app.
What's the app called?
The app is called Touch Note.
Touch Note?
Yes.
So you do touch them with your lips.
No, I touch them with my heart.
Aww.
Yeah. It's an app, and you take your picture and you pop the picture into the app, and you can type a message and you type an address, and then you pay it a little bit and you can mail out your postcards. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's the first. There will be more. And if you are out there and if you're interested in a postcard from Barcelona,
touchnote.com.
Well, but you can also
make your own. You don't even need to wait for Chris to send you a postcard. You can just mail yourself. I'm going to start mailing myself postcards. I'm going to feel so popular.
They do greeting cards also. They do a lot of cool stuff. So
they got a mobile app?
Mobile app, yes.
Are you using internet or are you using mobile app?
I use both. I use internet to put in all the addresses before I left. And now I use mobile app to do the actual photography and sending and such. So there you go.
Get so many postcards now. Can I put different from addresses to make it seem like people all over the world really like me?
No.
Let's see if that's in the FAQ.
Sure. It's probably not.
Like Mr. Bean style. I'm going to get mail for myself all the time.
Yeah, I don't think that's an option.
Remember Mr. Bean? They're looking for a head of marketing. Interesting.
Well,
just print this out. Anyway,
on that note,
postcards.
Yeah. So
this has been postcast.
It's been a wonderful show.
It's in the past. It's been pretty good. I like it. I mean, is this what people tune in for?
No.
What do you think they do turn in for? Turn down for this?
Joel.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I knew. I don't understand it. It's a mystery to me.
Do you actually listen to our podcast?
No.
I've started listening to it. I kind of like it.
Do you really?
Yeah. I subscribe to our podcast now.
I can't hear myself. I hate it. Makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I skip over your parts.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I don't subscribe to our podcast. I just, the audio that we send to Steve, which is just our separate tracks.
You just listen to your own track.
Just listen to my own track.
Okay, that's fair.
It's pretty good. I mean,
it's probably not missing all that much. I mean, I don't really bring a whole lot to the table.
I know, and I'm really into nasally voices, so my own voice kind of is my thing.
Works out.
Yeah, I got the sinus issue, so I'm always stuffed up. So it's really, I think my voice is 80% nose. My face is 80% nose though too, so I guess that makes sense.
I believe it.
They call me the nose, Christopher.
Mr. Nose.
Yep, because I can't smell nothing.
Nobody knows.
There's always snot and boogers up there.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
All right.
This has been Snotcast.
It says Ben the show.
Well, speaking of the show, we didn't cover anything here, so let's just end it, I guess. What do you want to sing us a little song about gear picks?
No, but I will tell you about them.
Gear picks, it's our picks for gears. When we go to Amazon and we buy gear, we sing a song. It's called the Amazon. All right, now you take it away.
So this is the part of the show.
All right.
We buy a lot of stuff on Amazon, and we tell you about the stuff that we buy. And if you buy it through the links that we put on our site, we get a little bit of affiliate revenue for that, which helps us make the show. So, what are you putting in this week, Joel?
Let's see. I got a couple things. I should probably only recommend stuff that I've actually used. I got some stuff on order that I haven't used yet, so I'll skip down to. I got a Soda Stream for my office. So I got my Soda Stream at home, and now I've got one in my office at work. It goes well with my ice maker. So I'm gonna put in. It's honestly the Soda Stream Jet. It's like it's the cheap model, but it's also probably the best one. Like for just cost per. I guess value is value the word I'm looking for.
I think so.
I think this is the best value. It's obviously not as good as the more expensive ones. It doesn't have all the features, but value wise, I think it's the way to go. So I'm going to put this in the show notes. The Soda Stream Fountain Jet Soda Maker Starter Kit.
Boom.
What about you?
So I am in Barcelona right now.
Oh shit, this is only like $55 on Prime, so get this, everyone. That's way cheaper than I paid for it.
Perfect.
Nice. Get it. While supplies last, see site for details. Some restrictions apply.
There we go. Yeah, so I am in Barcelona, so I haven't been able to buy anything through Amazon recently.
Oh, they don't have Amazon there.
No, they do have it. I just haven't used it.
It's just Spanish Walmart.
Well, my Prime doesn't count here. Like I would have to re-get Prime, and I'm not going to do that. So
brutal.
I know. So I'm digging into the archives a little bit to pull out this product for you today, and they are the Sennheiser CX302 Precision Enhanced Bass earbuds. These earbuds, I think, are around $30 or so. Yep, $26.99. And they are my favorite headphones. Again, going on value. Really awesome sound for an in-ear earbud at the under $30 price point. I've actually owned these headphones, not the specific pair, but this type. I've owned several pairs of these over the past several years, and I always go back and replace with these same ones because they're just that good, and I love them. So yeah, if you're in the market for something that's a little better than the $10 earbuds, but is going to deliver a lot of awesome sound, this is the way to go. So check that out, and as always, the links will be in the show notes, which you can find at notarealjob.com.
Yeah. Good stuff. I'm gonna put the Tim Schafer stuff in the show notes as well.
I did not talk about anything worthy of linking, so I won't.
You talked about we'll put Touch Note in there too.
There we go. Perfect.
And if you would like Chris to send you a special postcard, he applies lipstick and perfume and then nuzzles and smooches them.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Is that not the case?
No.
But that's unfair. Well, all right. With that, this terrible episode is over. But I think because it's pretty like world. Would you say our show has gotten more worldly?
Sure. That I guess. You can find us all over the web. Notarealjob.com is the home base where you can find us episodes, little biographies, links, all that kind of stuff. We are on Twitter. Respectively, twitter.com/Chris Van Patten and /Joel Kelly. The show's also up there too, Narjcast, NARJ Cast. And that's, I think, the first place that we social media the show every week. So if you want the inside info, that's where to go. But you can also find us on iTunes and Stitcher, notarealjob.com/iTunes and /Stitcher. Also, please leave us a review on iTunes. If you for some crazy reason enjoy this, then that's the place to go and do that. We really appreciate it. We love getting good reviews. We love getting reviews, period. So yeah, definitely do that. And yeah,
if you want to find Chris Van Patten's website, just Google Chris Van Patten's butt disease. The top result is his blog, and it would appear because he used the word ass in it. So Google figured out that butt can also mean ass.
Wait, is this really a?
Yeah, the top result I'm getting for Chris Van Patten's butt disease is master your Windows with a float for Mac from your website. And it's highlighting the word ass in the description.
Oh, that's one of the comments. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good SEO.
Oh man, good day.
Oh
Good day.
boy.
The sun is shining here. I think that might be it. I think it really elevated my mood. It's like, spring's not here yet. It's not even close, but man, it's 2 degrees out Celsius, which is 35, so it's above freezing for the first time in like forever.
It's like 12 or 13 here.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
All right. On that note, thank you for listening, and we will talk to you next week.
All right. Bye, everybody. I love you.